Hello and welcome to Yoga Essentials with Ashley. I'm glad you joined me today. We have a wonderful meditation coming up after our breathing exercises and our flow of yoga, movement, and breath in combination. It's about culminating, interconnecting all the perceptions into one. And so we'll meditate on these things here coming up. And so let's go ahead and begin together. And sitting up nice and tall. The spine is erect. We're going to move our hands together at the heart center in a gesture, intention of opening up the heart and the mind and allow the energy to flow within and without us freely. Come to the breath, inhaling and exhaling. And squeeze those hands together. Bring them at heart center and slightly tuck that chin to allow that energy to move up and down the spine freely. We're going to resound our own gong, that Om sound of creation within, really squeezing our diaphragm as we resound our own gong, our own sound, to unify our heart and mind, our body and spirit, to get us ready to meditate on a deeper level, unadulterated. Inhale deep. Om. Again. Om. Last time. Om. Now inhale deep and see within the mind's eye the two spirals of energy moving up the spine, or feel it all the way to the crown, connecting with that golden chain of those who have come before us, our ancestors. And bringing the hands out from the shoulders, straight down, and from the heart ever outward. Imagine connecting with that light, the light of God or the divine or Christ that is in and through all things, all throughout the body, outside the body, connecting with all that are doing this together and spreading out through the whole earth into the atmosphere as far as you can imagine, connecting with this light. When you're done, release this gesture. We're going to go ahead and do a very simple breathing exercise today. So we're going to inhale for 4. Suspend the breath up for 4. Exhale for 4. In and out the nose. Hold the breath out for 4. Inhale for 4. Suspend. Exhale. Suspend. Inhale. Now continue this on your own time, focusing on the timing and the breath. Focusing on expanding those lungs as far as you can. And on the exhale, collapsing them as far as you can. One more full breath. And if you desire to do the breathing exercise longer, just pause the video now. Good. Conscious breathing is so important. It helps us to be mindful, not just of our breath and our own body, but other things as well. So go ahead and inhale to left, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. Bring the arms into it. Fingers in front, thumbs in back. Moving at your own speed or with me. Just honor your body. Listen to it, what it needs today. Inhale, center. Exhale, stay here. We're going to inhale the elbows up. Exhale, down. Inhale up. Exhale, down. A few more. Good, and relax all the way down. We're going to inhale and shrug the shoulders up, and exhale, release them. Kind of just dropping all the burden and energy from the shoulders as you exhale. A few more. Good. Now let's roll the shoulders. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale back. A few more this direction. Good. Now inhale the opposite direction. Last one. Good. We're going to inhale the arms up and palms down. Exhale them down. Inhale them up and exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Last one. And down. Let's go ahead and bring that right arm across and drop that right ear to the right shoulder. Breathing naturally here for a few breaths. Good. Exhale, release, and inhale. Bring the opposite arm across and exhale. Bring that left ear to left shoulder. Remember, if you feel any pain at any time, just long deep breaths or ease off a little bit with our stretching and breathing. Last breath. Good. Let's go ahead and stretch out our left leg. And we're going to inhale up and exhale, go to the side. Hold on to that toe, ankle, shin, or even just lean that direction a little. Whatever your body needs, just listen. You can always do yoga in a chair and breathe and stretch in a chair with chairs to help with stability. Good. Inhale. Switch legs. And up. Exhale down. And with each breath, you're inhaling, elongating that spine. Exhale, fold further. Last breath. Good. Let's go ahead and bring the feet together, close to the body. Let's flap those butterfly wings up and down. Just stretching out those hips, getting some energy to them, and start to slow them down. Good. Bring them out in front. You're going to inhale up And exhale, come forward. And if you're in a chair, just stretch the legs out and go as far as you can. Good. Inhale up. Good. Come to hands and knees. And we're going to inhale from the base of the spine. Toes are strong on the floor. Exhale, starting from the base of the spine, round the back. Inhale up. Exhale. And if you're in a chair, you're just going to press the chest forward and press the chest back. Good. Inhale up. Moving with the breath. Last time. Good. Inhale up. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And exhale, bring that belly button clear up to the ceiling. Up, 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 or pull it back towards the spine. Good. And relax here. Okay, we're going to do a few. And if you're with a chair, you're going to stand up and do this. And just put one foot forward and stretch down towards it, okay? So bring that left foot forward. You're going to plant that whole foot, spreading those toes. You're going to come to the inside and just stretch forward here. Knee is over the ankle. Our back knee is stretched out. Good. And if you can, you're going to stretch down further towards that floor. And if not, just stay up nice and high, okay? Breathing deeply. Good. Press yourself back up. And you're going to stretch those arms up, parallel to the floor here, looking over those hands. You're going to bring this one just above the knee, palm up, and our opposite one, stretching along with our back. Nice long line. Good. Then come out of this one. We're going to switch sides. Go ahead and stretch that right foot forward, pressing all the way through the toes. And coming to the inside with palms flat on the floor. Our back toe is strong here, engaged. Knees over the ankles. And if you can here, come down closer to the floor. Nice stretch and breathing. Good. Press yourself out of it. Good. Come to knees. We're going to press that chest forward and back. Now bring the arms into it. Inhaling forward, exhaling, pull back. Intentional breathing here. And exhale, hold, press, press, press. And as we straighten, we're going to bring the arms up and break them here, coming down. Beautiful job. Let's go ahead and gently stand up. We're going to do what's called frog here. And if you can, you're going to bring the feet out in a 45, but you're going to come up onto the toes or the pads and bring the heels together. And so you're here. You're going to come up like a frog here. And if you're just with a chair, You can do it there, okay? And so you're just going to come down as far as you can and then press back up. Come down to your chair and press back up, okay? Engaging the back posterior chain. So we're here. We're just going to do 12. So we're inhale, chest high. Exhale, come up, keeping the heels off the floor. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good. 6 more. We're halfway. Two more. Good. And stay up high. Just going to roll up and come up. And exhale. Let's do a few more of these. Reaching up to the sky. 2 more. And then we'll come down in prayer pose here and stand here for a moment or two. Breathing in and out, coming back to the breath, to the energy of the heart. When you're ready, come and let's get ready for a meditation. Always stay hydrated. Always listen to your body. Gently close your eyes. The interconnection of all perceptions. You can't really separate out what happens in your body, your thoughts and your emotions from one another. And it is the same with your sense perceptions. They're all intertwined. You hear a certain piece of music or a certain sound, and then a strong emotion arises. Suddenly you have a visual memory and a strong storyline arises, and it's all a conglomerate. So rather than allowing the conglomerate experience to become part of it, and use that as a support for your meditation. Coming from the point of view of space and the infinite potential of space, we see that everything and anything can occur and does occur. Sights, sounds, emotions. There's a lot going on. It's not just a big space void with nothing happening, but a dynamic interplay of thoughts, emotions, and perceptions that are happening all the time. We use what's happening as a friend and as an ally on this path of uncovering the fundamental freshness, openness, and wakefulness of our mind. There is a deep interdependence between everything we experience. For example, we call something anger, but it has a physical component, it has a visual component, it has a storyline, and it has a texture and color. Nothing is as solid as it seems. We see that what we call anger is very fluid, and the anger moves, it changes. If we stay with it, if we use the energy of the anger as our object of meditation, it inevitably points us to impermanence and change, to realize that transiency is the true nature of reality. If you want to experience transiency or dynamic flow or impermanence firsthand, practice being present with one thing, the breath, a sound, an emotion. That's the way we do it. It is said that all deep satisfaction, all happiness, all spiritual growth, all feeling of being alive and engaged in the world happens in this realm of dynamic flow, when we connect with the fluid, changing flow of things. In some way, all of us are at least 5-minute fundamentalists. In other words, where we fix it, we freeze it. Rather than being with the flow, we have a fixed view of somebody else, a fixed view of a brother or a partner, a fixed view of ourselves, a fixed view of a situation. There's so much clunkiness in the whole thing. If you think about it, fixing and freezing is so boring compared to the real morphing quality of things. It might take a lot of persuasion for me to convince you that your mother is not the fixed identity you hold her to be. Because every time you think of your mother, she is nothing other than how you've always seen her. Whenever I do this, she does that, and then she says this, and these are her views, and so on. Then one day you happen to meet an old friend of your mother's, and it's very interesting. When the old friend talks about your mother, it sounds like a completely different person. I love your mom's sense of humor. She's so lighthearted and funny. Of course, the fact that your mother has also frozen you doesn't help the situation. Whether it's your mother, partner, sister, boss, whoever it is usually in intimacy that we most freeze people. But we also do it to hold racial groups, to hold cultural groups, to hold religions, politicians who hold certain political views and beliefs. We tend towards getting comfort out of being fundamentalists, which is when we say it's like this. But all you have to do is this practice of meditation, of simply being present to your experience, whatever occurs, letting it be your friend and support, your ally for awakening, just coming back, being here, touching in, fully present as much as you possibly can be, present to going off, present to coming back. And you immediately see that nothing is fixed, nothing is solid, except these fabrications created by your mind, these imaginary fixed identities of yourself and others, or situations or places. And as for the idea that someone in your life has a fixed idea of you, keep meditating. You'll be surprised. When something changes from your side and you see that how your emotional responses are operating, then something changes in the dynamic between you and the other person. Something new can be revealed. Locking into a fixed way of seeing things gives us a sense of certainty and security. But it's false security, it's false certainty, and ultimately, it's not satisfying. The satisfaction that we seek comes from recognizing the inevitable flux and flow and morphing and changing of things, and it comes from the ability to see the organic, true nature of whatever is arising in the present. Meditate on these things. If you desire to meditate longer on these things, pause the video now. Go ahead and release this gesture and slowly make your way down for total relaxation. And inhale deep. And as you exhale, relax the whole body, the toes and the bottoms of the feet, the ankles, the lower legs, the upper legs, the lower back, middle back, upper back. The hands, fingers, wrists, the lower arms and the upper arms, shoulders, back of the neck. Relax the jawbone and swallow to relax the tongue and the throat. Relax the cheekbones and the bridge of the nose, the eyes and behind the eyes, the back of the head and the sides of the head, the front of the head, the top of the head. Relax. Breathe. Feel the rise and fall of your chest. And start to wiggle the fingers and toes to subtly awaken the body. And roll the wrists and ankles in small circles one direction and the opposite direction. Inhale the arms up, stretching overhead as you're waking up, and exhale, bring them back down. Inhale one knee up at a time to the chest and roll back and forth, left and right. And straighten that right leg and bring the left across as you stretch the opposite arm out and look towards it for a deeper stretch. And inhale the opposite leg up and over and stretch that opposite arm out. Getting a nice twist stretch. Good. And inhale those knees back up, rocking back and forth. And you can gently roll to the side or rock and roll yourself up to a comfortable seated position that we began. Bringing those hands right back to heart center, how we began. in a full circle for yoga practice together today, and deep relaxation and meditation, rejuvenating to your soul and your body, your heart, your mind. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Let's inhale together to end together with a long Satnam, to identify and honor the light and life within you, the divine, and all things. Inhale deep. Satnam. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed our practice together, and that you come and join us again next time in our How to Meditate series. Take care for now. See you next time.